In today's video, we are going to be cleaning up the house from coming back from France and having endless washing from our holiday and just bags of stuff dotted about and things you don't need, cleaning and mopping the floors and just getting everything nice and tidy and organised. And I've got a few bits that I want to try out today. I'm also cleaning out the inside of my Hoover, can you believe it? Going in there with the rubber gloves and giving it an actual scrub. But first of all, I want to show you what I got from B&M. So I got back from France and I was like, right, I'm going to B&M. This light shape's £10 down to £7. So I got that. I got these little jars that I'm going to put the tea and coffee in. But that light shade I thought was really nice. I'm going to replace the one in the front room because I don't like it in there. It gives like negative vibes and I don't want the negative vibes. And I thought that one would be nice, not only for as it is, but it's really good to add like berries and stuff for Christmas. You could decorate it. Azavie is coming out to play. Let me tell you, I have used this. Oh my goodness. I used it. And when I hung the washing out, I felt like I was hanging out the most indulgent washing of my life. It was blowing up my nostrils in that breeze. And I'm trying these out, yes. But the Azavie laundry fabric conditioner smells like Armani. I'm like, oh, everything smells so good. I also got this clock which has a little thermometer on it as well, to replace the one in the kitchen that broke, and we keep looking there for the clock and it's not there, so I got another one. But this is luxury. Okay, this is luxury. This is my luxury. I'm treating myself. I need to explain the noises you're hearing in the background right now because I'm guessing you're picking it all up. Oh yes, we also got a few school bits and chocolate, standard chocolate. Parma violets has to be done. But let me explain the noises around you because it's diabolical. So I've got my dishwasher on because I've woken up this morning, Nick's gone to work and he's seen that there is no cups in the cupboard, so can't get up and make a coffee, do a hot chocolate for the boys or whatever it is that they want, and he hasn't turned it on. So I'm here at 8 o'clock in the morning with the dishwasher rumbling around the kitchen. I can't go in any other room because a lot of the boys are sleeping. Some of them are up and they're just chilling, watching a bit of TV. It's early. And I can't go to my usual spot for peace and quiet, which is the car, because it's blowing a flipping hoolie out there. It is so windy. My washing is like it's taken up residence around the garden. I'm not even joking. The trees look like they're blowing over to touch the grass because they're doing a bit of yoga out there. And it's raining pretty bad. So don't want to be doing that. But to start off, I'm going to be using those Fabulosa gloves. Very sturdy, very hot pink as well. And I'm going to clean out this Hoover because this Hoover's disgusting. And when I started hoovering the house when we got back, I didn't notice it. This is the thing, you see. You go away for a week and you come back and you're like, is that what my Hoover smells like? Holy chip shamoli. So I was like, right, I'm gutting you out. So I got some cleaning stuff. What I'm using is the Pets floor cleaner from Astonish because it smells absolutely gorgeous. And I thought we'll have that blasting out, shall we? So I'm going around with the sponge, and after pulling out all the stuff, and there was some stuck at the bottom. Yeah, stuck. And I thought, well, I'm going to just scrub it. I'm going to scrub it and it's going to gleam. It's going to be so bright and shiny in there. It's going to be like a flipping mirror. And I get there. I do get there. It was quite satisfying to clean, to be fair, apart from the smell. But in my head, I'm like, oh, it's going to smell so good. And then I'm going to put one of those little vacuum things in there that I got. I know they're supposed to go in vacuum bags, but I don't use bags in this one. I do, however, need to get a new filter. You are about to see the filter. Look at that. That's a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. So I'm just bashing it out in here because the black bin, I normally do it over the black bin when the black bin's empty out the front. Your weekly bin. But it's full and the bin men are due today. So I was like, right, I'm not doing it on top because it would just blow in my face. So I'm just going to do it here in the old way that I used to do it. Not my favourite, but it's working. I've got a fork, an old fork. Can you hear that rain? I'm just going to open up my back door. Listen to this. My garden looks atrocious. Oh, talking of my garden, let me just say, I'm finished because I'm sprouting off all over the place like runner beans. that fork method works really, really well. So if you've got a spare fork, or an old fork, keep it for cleaning because it works a dream. Anyway, so we went away for a week and I had just tied up my wisteria to a point where it had grown. I think it was like 7 foot off the ground. Anyway, I've come back after a week. I don't know what weather was going on here. Look at my little French Aldi bag. Loving that. And my pergola now, no, my wisteria now reaches the top of the pergola. What the hell was going on? What kind of weather did you have here? Because over in France, it was just glorious sunshine every day. We had a little bit of misty rain one night, which continued till about 10 in the morning. And then after that, boom, lovely hot sunshine. What has been going on? I don't know, but it's going rapid out there and I'm quite happy about it. What was I going to say? Oh, weather. If I have to listen to Nick tell me the forecast of the weather anymore, I swear I'm going to take off my head. I'm going to give it the same treatment I've just given my Hoover. It's driving me insane. He'll come into me at like 7 o'clock in the morning and say, oh, they're saying it's rain from 10 a.m. today. Rain all the way until 6 p.m. and wind. I'm like, okay, what? Okay. And then, like, a couple of hours later, you won't believe this, it's changed, isn't it? Because, look, where's the rain? Hasn't even turned up. Where's the rain? And he'll say, it's due now at 1 o'clock. And then it doesn't turn up at 1 o'clock, or it does turn up at 1 o'clock. He has to tell me about it and then tell me the change. And I'm like, I don't need to know this. I don't need to. I don't know why you're telling me this. It's driving me insane, people. And no matter how many times I tell him, I don't care. Every day for months, he still does it. I mean, I know he's older than me, but I'm starting to think, you know, so maybe a bit of Alzheimer's going on here. Is that what it is? Is it Alzheimer's? Dementia, sorry. Is it dementia? I don't know, but it's driving me insane. I'm just lighting a candle and putting a little wax melt in there. Yeah, I don't know whether I should be concerned about it. On a genuine level, I don't know if I should be concerned about it, or whether this is just something that he does all the time and he takes satisfaction out of it. I don't know. Anyway, got a new kettle as well from Tesco. Absolutely gorgeous. It's by Swan. And it spins like full round. Oh, I love it. Anyway, I had to replace the old one that I had because the little meshing thing at the, the paw, the little, what do you call it? Not very good with words. Yeah, the little sieve bit, at the end had all broken away. And I was like, oh, you need replacing. Not long brought you. Got you from Sainsbury's, that last white one. Anyway, I got that one from Tesco's. It's normally £35, but if you have a Tesco Club card, you can get it for 20. Yes. So, dishwasher. I don't know if you saw those terracotta bowl-like plates there, like pasta plates. I got 7 of them. They're on the clearance in Sainsbury's, £2 each. All the bowls were like £1.50 and stuff. Really heavy and lovely. And I was like, right, I'll just get you because I don't need bowls and all that. I'm pouring out my ears with bowls and plates, but I really wanted those pasta type bowls. Pasta plates. Yes, Gabby, stop talking. But yeah, I have felt really, really hard to get motivated to 1, clean my house, 2, film, and 3, do this voiceover. I'm going to tell you why. Because I came back from holiday. You get to that point on holiday where you think to yourself, I love it here. I don't want to go home. But at the same time, I kind of want to be home. That's how I was towards the end, You don't want to be home, but you kind of do. Then you get home and you're like that, oh, home comfort, just chill, And then the next day, it hits you. You're like, I'm absolutely shattered. I'm beyond tired and I'm feeling miserable and I don't like my surroundings and I want to be back in France. That's how I've been, back and forth, non-stop. And I've had no motivation. But it was beautiful out there. We did stuff every single day. So it's no wonder we're absolutely tired. We were all really worn out. I think like day 3 of being home, we were just like all monging out on the sofas and just doing absolutely nothing and yawning our heads off all day. But we did loads. We did all the beaches. Juneau, Sword, Gold, Omaha, Utah. We went to Cherbourg, Bayou, the cathedrals. Oh my God, it was lovely. Overlord Museum, Victory Museum. I loved it. I flipping loved it. We went to the cemeteries of the British, American and the German. It was beautiful. It really was beautiful. And the way they drive over there, can we just talk about that? What is this? Like over here, if you're going down the dual carriageway or you're going down the motorway and you want to overtake, you go into the fast lane. This is what happens. I'm not saying this is what I do, because I you know what I'm like on them. I'm scared to go on the motorways. This is what they do over here. They fly right up your backside till then practically in your boot, and then they flash their lights, and then they bib, and as you move, oh god, yeah, better move out the way. Cool, easy going, eh? They fly off at like 100 miles an hour, bibbing at you, waving their hands at you. That's what you get. And then they swoop from lane to lane to lane, and you've all got to get out of the way. You're literally hanging on to your short and curlies for dear flipping life over here. And that's not just the motorways, that's also the dual carriageways. There's no patience in the UK for driving. It is awful. Even on main like little industrial like housing estates and stuff like that. People have no patience. They don't care. They're all for themselves. Get out the way, and that's it. In France, no. They all keep to the speed limit. They stay in the lane they're supposed to be in. When you go to overtake, they move out the way. They let you overtake. And then you just glide back in. Nice and smooth. There's no shouting. There's no people going up your backside. I did not have a French person up my backside while I was on holiday. I did not. I was driving across the dual carriageways, the motorways. I was absolutely fine. I was like, this is insane. And I really like driving on the left side. Yes, I do. It is the left side, isn't it? Yeah, I had to think about that. And I still find myself over here, now we're back, when I'm going out and about, double checking. I'm on the right side, aren't I? Yes, I am on the right side. Yes. Yeah? So I'm filling up my my little mop that I love off Amazon, my little gem. I do want to get another one. But yeah, I itch for a change is what it is. I don't need another mop, but I'm itching for a change. So I'm holding out. Because I'm like, you don't need one, Gabby. You just want to try a different mop. And I don't know why, because this one does the job. But I'm putting some of that nice Astonish, smells very nice, pet safe cleaner onto the floor to give it a nice splosh wash, because it needs it. Where we've not been here all week, and we've had, the pet carer coming in, I've had to clean the floor with the animal paw prints all over the floor and whatnot. My hair, excuse this, it looks awful. I've put a colour remover on it, and then I put on a lightener to try and take out all the black. And yeah, I'm in limbo at the moment. It's shorter than that now as well, because I've cut it. I cut about 4 inches off it. 3 inches. Maybe 4 inches. Probably 4 inches in some places and 3 inches in another, and it's as wonky as hell, but I don't care. I literally just got layered my hair in my fingers and cut off all the dry ends, and I didn't care how it fell. That's how I am. I'm debating whether I'm going to just put bleach all over my whole head like I did in the past, get it as light as I can, and then put a nice ashy blonde on top to bring it down to a nice level. Or do I hold out and go to the hair salon? And I just don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, I'm sticking the washing out. This washing, however, is the washing that is currently having it large around the garden right now. I mean, I can see it as I look out there. It's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It's like a flipping laundry rave out there. That's what's going on in that rain and that wind. What's happened? I am feeling that though. I've been feeling it since just before we got home from France, and even though it's still hot, this is how I've been feeling. I've been feeling that urge for cosy dinners, casseroles and chicken chasseur. Is that how you say it? That's how I'm saying it. Roast dinners, those really wholesome shepherd's pies with vegetables, and those wholesome evening hot dinners that just make you feel autumny and warm and yummy. Yes, that's what I've been feeling. But when the day's hot, I'm like, I can't cook dinner tonight, Nick. I'm absolutely sweating. I can't do it. He's like, yeah, just do a salad or something. And then it hits about 5-6 o'clock in the evening, and it suddenly goes really cold, and we're like, I'm starving. I need hot food. Salad's gone right out the window. And I'm out here boiling up potatoes. In fact, I'm growing on my own vegetables. I've been saving some potatoes, carrots. I've saved my onions that I got from France. Yes. And I have to do a thing with the onions. You have to peel the skin and cut them and leave them in water, and then once they start to root you can go and plant them. But yeah, I'm growing my own vegetables because that would be really nice. The boys will love to do that with me. I know Jensen will love to do that with me. Yeah, so that's the plan, is to grow our own. I'm putting a wax mount on to make it smell nice out here. Yes, make it smell nice. Those bottles of wine there, one of them is for my friend, which I brought back from France. I need to give that to her. I don't drink alcohol, but they are Nick's wines. Yes, he was all about trying the wines over there, and I'm like, he's like, oh, what should I get? And I'm like, why are you asking me? You know I don't like wine. You know I don't drink alcohol. Yes, so don't ask me. But he still does. Which one? That one looks nice, doesn't it? Which do you think I should go for? I don't know, and I don't care, as long as I've got a cup of tea or coffee. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, probably quite boring myself, but there we go. Anyway, this is all looking nice and fresh. I've got the rest of the house to do. I've got the bathroom to do, because we raided it before we left, and then we've just dumped all of our stuff back in there when we've come back. But anyway, I will see you lovely people in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.